What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video was brought to you by Naples Rib Company, now open for indoor dining. Long Beach High School football on a Thursday? Let's make it a thing. Millikan hosting Wilson on senior night, and everybody is all the way turned up for this one at DeHaven Stadium. So great to see these seniors getting one more moment together at home. And these schools, all they do recently is play close games. It's been for second place in the Moore League for the last 2 years, and as Propeller Heads warned us, this game is just a little bit of history repeating. First scoring drive of the night comes from the home side. QB Peter Kim on the move finds Matt Martinez, and then PK on the move again, and so is Ryan Pelham. Look at that cutback. Soldier Boy Pelham, 50 yards to the tilt. Number one in the program, number one in Rams fans' hearts. He's a freshman. Millikan up 6-0 halfway through the first quarter. Bruins back at you on the ensuing drive, trying to get John L. Gray in the running game going. That includes quarterback Xander McLaurin, and the baseball player is going to slide into second for a double and a first down. A few plays later, it's third down, and McLaurin puts a perfect pass on the hands of Nick Timko. Trust me, he caught it. 2 plays later, it's another fake in the backfield, round and third, ignoring the sign, going home, play at the plate. McLaurin slides head first in for the score. This kid has all the tools, maybe even 5 of them. Wilson takes a 7-0 lead, last play of the first quarter. Millikan keeping Kim on the move like a shark, he loves that. Finds Martinez on the sideline, and that hit is just a bit outside the boundary. Big penalty, another big play for Martinez. A few plays later, it's fourth down, Kim over the middle to Cario Davis. Bear down, young fella. Bobo handing out the boo-boos and takes it for 32 yards. There's a reason the kid's going to Arizona, and yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a star. He knows where the camera is. Millikan's got the lead. Wilson trying to answer, but Connor Lanto has other plans. A handful of tackles for loss for him, a terror since the public school era in the Wilson backfield. But Bruins turn the tide with Dallas Cooper. Never play poker with or underestimate anyone named after a city. McLaurin goes back to DC3, and he's pushing all in. Look at the stick-to-itiveness from the converted basketball player. That ties it up 14-14 at the half. At the break, Millikan cheerleaders also getting their senior night. Everyone deserves shine nowadays, and we absolutely love to see that. Back to the action, this game was intense. These boys were hitting hard like Ricky Desktop's banjo. Corday Jones was phenomenal for Wilson. Darius Gaines and Millikan laying the lumber as well. Makes sense that the defense would set the tone in the second half. First, it's hanging with Mr. Cooper in the Wilson secondary. Interception for Dallas. He had a hell of a night. But anything you can do, I can do better. Davis is everywhere for Millikan, and he gets a pick to turn the tide. Few plays later, Kim running for his life, but watch Pistol Pete work. As our guy Jordan Sanders said, what in the Doug Flutie madness is that? Kim against his body into the end zone, and of course it's a TD. Tacario Davis for 6 more. Millikan takes a 21-14 lead. 4:30 left in the third. Peter Kim, 4 touchdown passes tonight. Wilson trying to make something happen, get something going, but Lanto gets another big stop. That's going to force 4th down. Deep in their own end, McLaurin going to try to sneak it like he did earlier in this game, but the Rams are ready for it. A big-time turnover on downs. And I'll give you one wild flailing stab in the dark as to who this is going to. Bobo, baby. About to call the paparazzi on himself. Davis's 3rd TD of the night. Millikan up 28-14, 10 to play. Very scary play here, though. A few possessions later, Gavin Broderick goes down, and clearly that's a neck or head injury. There's no messing around with those anymore. Ambulance is called in for precautionary reasons, but look at the team escort that Broderick gets off the field. That is what you want from your teammates. Thoughts and prayers go out to Broderick and his family. Back to the game, it's still Dallas Cooper making plays for Wilson. This is 1 for 35 yards and definitely some momentum for the visitors as time ticks down. 2 plays later, after a penalty, I gotta be honest, I didn't know McLaurin had this in him. Professor X going back to the X mansion, 35-yard touchdown scamper. We got a ball game. Millikan up 28-21, about 5 minutes to play now. Wilson defense, they need a big play, and they're going to get it this time. It's Cole Henderson coming up with one of 17 combined sacks in this game. Absolutely wild stuff. So Millikan has to punt it away, and you just don't want to kick it to... Oh, geez. Yeah, that guy. Rams not going to catch Cooper again, and Dallas has Wilson dancing into Millikan territory with 2:40 left. Down 7. Bruins on tilt, going to ride the hot hand. Cooper isn't open, but there's a flag for pass interference. Ooh. McLaurin working the sideline with Timko. I mean, it is prime time. Inside the 5 with 2 minutes left. Wilson going to go to the senior Tyree Robinson. You make the call. Is his forward momentum stopped? Did his knee hit the ground? Is that a touchdown? Wilson certainly thought so. I'd say it's 50-50, and this one is going to go Millikan's way, stopped at the 1. So it's third down. Snap is loose. McLaurin off the dribble. He's got a little bit of space, but no more gain, says Darius. Down at the 2-yard line, a minute left. It's fourth down. This is the game. 4th and goal from the 1. Wilson needs a TD. McLaurin going to roll out. Option to run or pass. He's going to run it, but Matt Garcia is there to meet him. Near flawless form on that tackle by Garcia, a senior on senior night. You absolutely love to see that. Millikan with a few sneaks out of the victory formation to seal the deal. It is a winner, wild night of football dinner. Millikan 28-21, and the Rams celebrate it like it's the biggest win of the spring season, which it absolutely is. They didn't get to play Lakewood. Wilson didn't get to play Poly. This was their rivalry game, and it certainly lived up to it as the Rams celebrate on the field. Now, there was a run-in in the middle of the field. No handshakes, but they got close. And to be honest with you, it wasn't the players. It was the coaches that needed to be separated. The players will not have this night stolen from them, and nobody will soon forget how crazy this was. But as both coaches said afterwards, this is why we came back to play. Both teams got better, and there's just absolutely nothing like high school football. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. And if you want to continue to follow all of Long Beach sports, you keep it right here at the562.org.